So, got another mystery comic book super value pack here. A $20 value, 10 different comics, some rated PG-13, so you've been warned. And I immediately gravitated to this one because it has one of my favorite characters on the cover, that being Bizarro. And I really like this character a lot. He's just the dumb version of Superman. So, and he's all backwards. I really like him, all pasty. So, it's funny, this Bizarro action figure, in my opinion, is better than most Superman action figures on the market. So, anyway, and even his Cape S is backwards, which is cool. So, let's dig in. Let's see what we have. So first we have this really cool Bizarro comic, and what I really love about it is, number one, it's kind of old. Number two, the logo's backwards. It's got the old DC logo. The cover price is $1.50. So on the back we have NBA Jam ad. So I'm gonna guess and say this is the late 80s, early 90s. Let's see. It is 1994. Pretty close. Early 90s it is. Look at that old Wolverine before all the X-Men movies. And this is that long-haired Superman in space Superman that they had in the 90s for a while. I think this is after the death of Superman, so they were trying to make like a hipper Superman. So they gave him long hair, and they made it like his shirt have a weird boat neck. Is that what that's called? Very 90s. I'm surprised he wasn't wearing like little tiny shoes too, because if it was or like cargo shorts with lots of pleats, if they really wanted to go all 90s. And this is Luthor. That's Lex Luthor, and he's very he's real done up in the 90s look too. He's wearing a Bermuda, and he's got his thing open, so his shirt, his chest is showing. Sandman. I have a few Sandman comics I'll have to show you. Midway City. Have you ever watched the movie Superman 3 with Richard Pryor? They have sort of a Bizarro character in that one that they created, like an anti-Superman. That was as close as they've ever gotten in the movies, at least. I wish they would do a good Bizarro movie with... I know that the guy, Henry Cavill, says he'll do Man of Steel 2, but he's not interested in doing a movie called The Superman. I think he's getting wary of how DC is mismanaging their movies. Because aside from Wonder Woman and maybe Aquaman, now I think the Joker looks good, but they're struggling right now. But then again, just wait and see what's in store from Marvel, because now that their flagship characters are gone, they're going to be struggling too, because it's going to be a hard sell to watch a Marvel movie without Iron Man and Captain America and stuff. Okay, next comic is Soulfire, New World Order by Aspen. $2.99 cover price. Also contains Soulfire Resurgence. Looks he's never quite heard of this character. This is one of the more modern comics where it's much more airbrushy. I don't get as excited about these. And the characters are sort of rendered in that unrealistic way. I mean, if you're a fan, enjoy this. A lot of action. Sometimes I get a little irritated when the cover of a comic has really realistic characters on the cover, but then the insides, the characters are kind of done in this very sort of unrealistic cartoony style. Okay, next one, back to good old classic All-Star Superman Special Edition, and it's promoting Man of Steel, and it was a free comic book day comic, so much for that $20 value stuff. Okay. And, we kind of came full circle after the death of Superman, and then the 90s. We went back to sort of a classic Superman again. Although you might say that Man of Steel has changed him to make him look a little bit more dark and brooding. And they took the shorts away. But, they never know what to do with Superman. I mean, they are constantly second guessing themselves. And they're afraid to go back to what made the first Christopher Reeve movies so successful to begin with. And I can assure you that the Superman Returns was not it. They might have had the same music and some of the same ideas, but what really made Superman good was the fact that it wasn't brooding and it wasn't dark. It was a positive, sort of happy movie. This is Magnus Robot Fighter by number 12 Dynamite Comic Gold Key Comics, promoting Dig from the creators of Homeland and Heroes on USA. And this is, at least the artwork is pretty good. Got some posters if you want. And Man vs. Rock, a little bonus in the end. Okay, what's next? We have Tribe. Johnson Stroman Tribe. Cover is completely black, except it says Axis Comics. This is, it says Hype Club. Interesting. Art's okay. Order your exclusive signed and numbered tribe poster. And you can get some tribe gear. And there's even card collecting. Okay. Next we have a in plastic Savage Dragon. I think it's one of them double ones, Savage Dragon and Mighty Man. With $1.95, I bet this is 90s. This is 1993. Yep. Image Comics. And it looks like we're switching over to two very short comic one. Mighty Man poster by Adam. Oh, so we got a poster. Oh. Next issue, a Twisted Dragon and Super Patriot poster by Jay Lee. I'm gonna put it back in, but I'm gonna have the Mighty Man cover. Next is Outcast. It's still got like a handwritten price tag on it. This is an older comic. This might be interesting. With the $1.75 price tag, this is 1990. This is 1987. I guess it's just a thicker comic. So we may get some cool 80s ads in here. Oh, look at that. It's a teaser for Star Trek The Next Generation. Oh, it's comics, but it's still cool. Okay. Okay, next we have 52 Week 46 by DC. Plus the origin of Batman by Andy Kubert. Jimmy Olsen must die? Well, he did in Batman v Superman. One of the milk mustache ads. I think this might be like finding the Navy SEAL in this photograph. And it says pictured from left to right and it names them. But that's very clever, yeah. And here's the origin of Batman. So this has got to be somehow DC. Yep, it's DC. I think we probably established that in the beginning. Okay, here is Gen 13. Let's see here. Coffee. Okay. Gen 13 by Image. Vampirella. Vampirella Lives. McFarlane 1997 Rocks. Rock Your Collection, January. Spawn, Nobody, Crutch, The Mingler, Twitch, Sam. This is when McFarlane was still kind of putting out stuff that was okay, but it still had that sort of a little bit ridiculous look. They didn't do stuff as realistic as they do now. Mars Attacks. I guess I like the little pages, so I like the alternate colors and so forth. Okay. And what do we have here? We have Infinity, Marvel Infinity War. And we got Luke Cage, Spider-Man. Oh, what's her name? I know who this is. And and I'm forgetting. I think that's Captain Marvel, the third generation one. Luke Cage. I lead a team of Avengers. Proxima Midnight? Wait a second, she's a bad guy. Okay. Thanos. Audi engineer for Iron Man. Iron Man 3. Lego Marvel superheroes. So, man, it's this Infinity War. How cool. Okay. Yeah, Proxima Midnight and Thanos. Disappear Spider-Man. Wasn't he actually Norman Osborn? And it wasn't really Peter Parker? And here's the agents from S.H.I.E.L.D. Deadpool. I want to say this is before Deadpool the movie came out. Black Widow. And they're making a Black Widow movie pretty soon, which sounds pretty cool. Okay, let's recap. So we have Infinity, Mighty Avengers #1. We had Gen 13. We had 52 week 46. We had Outcast, Mighty Man. We had Tribe, Magnus, Superman, Soulfire, and Bizarro World. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you tomorrow night. Bye.